Hi, I'm Layman, video producer here at CJ Pony Parts, and today I'm taking the rare opportunity to step on this side of the camera to bring you this month's staff stang. This month we're featuring Bill's 96 Cobra. Bill, as most of you know, is our video host as well as the product specialist here at CJ's. Bill, thanks for letting us flip the script on you today.
Hey, I'm not real comfortable on this side for a change, but this is something new. I'm down.
Okay. Now, you've owned a lot of Mustangs over the years. You know roughly how many?
I stopped counting at 50 for me and my wife's sanity.
Okay. Now, this one here is a little more near and dear to your heart. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
My name is on the title, but I actually don't view this as my car. This car was owned by my friend Andrew Bauer. He passed away in 2002 from a car accident. He was known as Crimpet. That was his nickname. This became known as the Crimp Stang. A few years ago, his parents contacted me and asked me if I'd like the car to continue racing it and driving like he used to, and I've had it ever since.
When you got it, was it a little bit more rough shape?
Yeah, his parents had the car and they had it in storage down in Maryland. They drove it occasionally, but it didn't see a lot of street miles. So we got it, cleaned it up, went through the brakes, went through all the fluids, got it roadworthy, and just made it so it was a fun street car again.
Tell me a little bit about some of the features here on the car.
The car is, like I said, it's a 96 Cobra. It's got 60,000 original miles on it. When Crimpet owned it, he was an avid drag racer. It's actually how we got to become friends. I had a 96 Cobra of my own at the time. Me, him, and my buddy Brian became competitors, but we were good friends at the same time, trying to see who'd go to the 12s first. We got to the 12s, and then it was, let's see if we can get in the 11s, which none of us have managed to do yet, but I still have high hopes that someday it'll happen with this car. The car is set up for drag racing. That was, like I said, his passion and mine as well. And right now it's got very basic mods. It's not a fast car by any stretch of the imagination, but for what's done to it, it runs pretty good.
Now, one important mod you did do was the trunk. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, a couple years ago when I first got the car, I wanted to do something unique to make a memorial to the owner of the car. Like I said, I view myself as the caretaker. It's not my car, it's still his car. What I did is we have a race that we hold in his memory every November, second Saturday of November every year. A few years back, I took the car with a freshly painted trunk lid that wasn't clear coated. I had all of his friends that raced with us over the years sign the trunk lid, and then I took it down to Pottstown where I had it airbrushed with a picture of him and a little memorial on the trunk. It came out really, really nice. Probably my favorite part of the car.
Do you see any plans for this in the future? Are you going to do anything else to it, or kind of keep it as is?
It's a constant struggle with me for this car. I try to, in some ways, kind of keep it how he would have it. The way I'm building the car is the same way he did. When he passed away, he was 22. He didn't have a lot of money, so it was beg, borrow, steal, whatever he could do to get any part to make the car faster. And that's pretty much, the way I do it. The wheels, yeah, they're Bogarts on the front. They're expensive wheels. I got them for $250 used. The rears were used. The intake, I home ported and made a short runner myself. The armor seat deletes are homemade. Everything on this car is used, low buck. It's go fast on as skimpy a budget as possible.
What are some of the current modifications to it?
Right now, like I said, it's got the short runner intake that I made. It has IMRC deletes on it. It's got an Anderson power pipe, an old school set of Ford Racing shorty headers, an off-road X pipe on it, dumped Flowmasters, out back running 456 gears in a Detroit True Track. It's got a 26 by 10 inch slick on a cheap Jegs wheel that were plasticated black on the back. Like I said, the Bogarts in the front, just is set up to go as fast as possible with as little money spent as possible.
Basically, what does it do now as far as time?
The quickest the car has gone is a 12:21 at 109 miles an hour. That was with a 165 60 foot, if I remember correctly. Since then, we've added about 25 more horsepower and shaved about 150 pounds off the car. So this November 9th, if everything lines up, I'm praying that I'll finally get that 11-second pass.
But if you reach the 1199, what will you do next?
At that point, it would probably be 1099 would be the next goal. The current motor would not do that. I mean, it's a 96 Cobra motor. They make 305 horsepower stock. It's simply not there. My long-term goal, which would be kind of going away from the low buck thing, would be to do a Coyote swap. I love the Coyote motors. They make great power. In a chassis lightweight like this with basic bolt-ons, it should be a 10-second car all day long.
All right. Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you for having me.